Hi children, good morning. And till last class I have discussed with you about the fertilization and various stages of development seen in the fetus and reproductive health. These two topics I have discussed with you in my last session, and today I am going to start with a new topic called population explosion and family planning. Okay, what is population explosion? Let's see in the text. Population explosion defined as the sudden and rapid rise in the size of population, especially human population. This is what definition for population explosion, that is sudden and rapid increase in the size of population, that too especially in the human population, is called population explosion. Then realizing the dangers inherent in population growth, the government of India has taken several measures to check population growth and introduced family planning. So realizing this danger, that means what if the population size increases like this continuously, definitely there should be a dangers in the survival of organisms. Okay, why there should be a dangers? There is the raw materials are very less which are present in our earth, okay, when compared to the population growth. If it goes still more and more, what happen? There should be a shortage of food materials, house and other basic necessities. So automatically it leads to a danger only. So to avoid this danger, government has taken several measures to check the population growth and introduce the family planning program. India has been one of the first country in the world to launch the nationwide family planning program in 1952. So, among the world, which country launched a family planning program when? It is a two-mark question. India as the one of the first country in the world to launch the nationwide family planning program the year 1952. Family planning is a way of living that is adapted voluntarily by couples on the basis of knowledge and responsible decisions to promote the health and welfare of the family group and society. The World Health Organization has also stressed the importance of family planning as global strategy health for all. So family planning is a way. What does mean by family planning? It is a way of living that is adapted voluntarily by couples on the basis of knowledge and responsible decision to promote the health and welfare of the family group and society. This is called what? Family planning. The WHO has also stressed the importance of family planning as global strategy health for all. See in the do you know paragraph, the inverted red triangle is a symbol of family planning in India for family welfare. It is displayed uh, prominently at all hospitals, primary health clinics and family welfare centers where any help or advice about family planning is available free of cost. The symbol is displayed along with a slogan, small family, happy family. So this symbol we can see in many hospitals, primary health and family welfare centers. Here all we can go and get the advice about the family planning norms, and along with the symbols there is some slogans like a small family, happy family, like that. So okay, what are the family planning programs even introduced by the government? First let's see one by one. Contraception. What is the contraception? Contraception is one of the best birth control measures. Okay, a number of technique or methods have been developed to prevent pregnancies in women. The devices used for contraceptions are called contraceptive devices. Common contraceptive methods used to prevent pregnancy are discussed here. Okay, contraception is one. Sorry children, contraception is one of the best birth control measure. Okay, which is the birth the one of the best birth control method? Contraception. A number of techniques or methods have been developed to prevent pregnancy in women. Under this contraception, a number of techniques we can use to prevent the pregnancy in women. The devices used for contraception are called contraceptive devices. We are using many devices for contraception. First of all, you should know what is meant by contraception. It is a birth control measure. That's all. It prevent the pregnancy in women. Okay. So for prevent pregnancy in women, we are using some devices. For these devices are called what? Contraceptive devices. Common contraceptive methods used to prevent pregnancy are discussed here. So in this here we are going to see some of the contraceptive measures used by the couples. Okay. See, there are 4 methods. One is barrier methods, another one is hormonal method, third one is intrauterine device, fourth one is surgical method. So what are the various contraceptive methods used for couples? 4 contraceptive methods: barrier methods, hormonal methods, intrauterine devices, surgical method. It is a 5-mark question also, 2-mark question, children. Let's see about barrier methods. This method prevent sperm from meeting the ovum. Its entry into the female reproductive tract is prevented by the barrier. Okay, you know very well, once fertilization taken place, only there will be a chance of formation of fetus, isn't it? So when the fertilization is taken place, when the sperm meet the ovum, only fertilization will be taken place. If we prevent the meeting of sperm and ovum, what happened? There is no fertilization. If there is no fertilization, there is no formation of fetus. Okay, right, we can prevent the formation of pregnancy. Okay, right, so that is called what? Barrier method. In the barrier method, its entry into the female reproductive tract, it prevented by barrier. Okay, next, condom. Condom prevents deposition of sperm in the vagina. What is the function of condom? It prevents the deposition of sperm. It prevents the deposition of the sperm itself into the female reproductive tract. Okay, then condom are made of thin rubber or latex sheath. Condom also protect against sexually transmitted diseases like syphilis, AIDS, etc. Next one is diaphragm. Diaphragm, it is called as cervical cap. Condom is usually used by a male. The cervical cap used by the female. So condom, which is diaphragm. Diaphragm is a cervical cap. Cervical cap, vaginal diaphragm fitting into the vagina, or cervical cap fitting over the cervix. So there are 2 diaphragms are there. One is what? Vaginal diaphragm. Another one is cervical cap. Vaginal diaphragm we can fit into the vagina, and cervical cap fitting over the cervix. These are both vaginal diaphragm and also cervical cap, which are fitting over the cervix, prevent the deposition of sperm into the uterus or entry of sperm into the uterus. You know, fertilization has taken place in the fallopian tube. So, but this cervical cap and vaginal cap, which prevent the passage of sperm into the uterus itself. So, there won't be a chance of fertilization in this case also. So, it is a barrier method. Next one is hormonal method. Hormonal preparations are the form of pills or tablets. Okay, we can take a hormonal inside the human body, inside the female body. How the hormones have taken inside the human female body in the form of pills and tablets, that is contraceptive pills. These hormones stop, that is interfere with ovulation, the release of egg from the ovary. So this, what is the, how the hormones have prevent the formation of pregnancy? It is because hormones stop the release of egg from the ovary. You know, once the ovary release the egg from the Graafian follicle, it enter into the fallopian tube. In the fallopian tube, if there is a sperm, there is a fertilization. But these hormones prevent the ovulation itself. That means it prevent the release of ovum into the fallopian tube. Suppose if there is no egg at all in the fallopian tube, there is no fertilization. This was taken place during the hormonal methods. Next one is intrauterine devices. So intra means what? Within. Intra means what? Within the. That is called intrauterine devices. The intrauterine devices are contraceptive devices inserted into the uterus. We can insert into the uterus. There are two synthetic devices commonly used in India. One is lips loop, another one is copper T made of copper and plastic or non-irritant. This can remain for a period of 3 years. This reduces the sperm fertilizing capacity and prevents implantation. This also helps to give a adequate time interval between the pregnancy. Please note it. The barrier methods or the various contraceptive method. Among the various contraceptive method, which method is used to give an adequate time interval between the pregnancy is intrauterine device. Okay, children, I said what is intrauterine devices? Is it okay? It is a contraceptive devices where we can keep inside the uterus. How many types of intrauterine devices are there? There are two types of intrauterine devices are there. What are they? One is lips loop, another one is copper T. What it is made up of? It is made up of copper and plastic, which are non-irritant. Then how many years it can be retained in the female body? It can be retained for 3 years in the human female body. And how it can prevent the pregnancy? It reduces the sperm fertilizing capacity. Since the sperm fertilizing capacity will be reduced in the sperm, we cannot get any fertilization, and we can prevent implantation also. This also helps to give adequate time interval between the pregnancy. Next one is surgical method. What is surgical method? Surgical contraception or sterilization technique or terminal methods to prevent any pregnancies. This procedure in males is vasectomy, that is ligation of vas deferens, and in females it is called tubectomy, that is called ligation of fallopian tube. So there are two types of surgical method, children. One is tubectomy, another one is vasectomy. What is vasectomy? It is taken place in the female body. It is taken place in the male body. In the male body, the vas deferens have cut off and ligation will be taken place. So there won't be any conduction of sperm into the female body. Another one is what? Tubectomy. It is taken place in the female. It is actually the surgical method or permanent birth control method. In female, the tubectomy, fallopian tube is cut and ligation will be taken place. So these are the two permanent surgical method will be taken place in the human, male and female respectively. Next infection, let's see. Urinary tract infection. Many diseases affect both women and men, but few diseases occur at a higher frequencies in women. Then women are susceptible to UTI from, that is urinary tract infection, from the bacteria that are present on the skin, rectum or vagina. This will enter the urethra before moving upwards. The type of UTI are cystitis or bladder infection. Bacteria lodged in the urinary bladder thrive and multiply, leading to inflammation. It is most common in the age group of 25 to 50. It is cystitis or bladder infection. You know very well, in the name itself we can say that infection taken place in the bladder. It is caused by a bacteria, and inside the urinary bladder the bacteria multiply and formation of inflammation, and it has usually taken place in the age group people of 20 to 50. Next one is kidney infection. The bacteria can travel from urinary bladder and upward to ureter and affect one or both kidneys. It also infects the bloodstream and leads to serious life-threatening complication. See here, kidney infection. Okay, once we find the infection in the bacteria, we should go to doctor and take proper guidance and proper treatment, and we should get cured from this. Okay, if we leave it as it is, careless in careless way, what has taken place? The infection in the ureter is a urinary bladder moves upwards to the ureter and enter into the kidney and cause infection in the kidney. Sometimes it also enter from the kidney, it enter into the blood. What happened? Life threatening issues also will be taken place in these cases. Next, asymptomatic bacteriuria. The bacteria present in the urinary bladder which may not show any symptoms. Asymptomatic, you know very well. Asymptomatic means what? There is no symptom at all. So you cannot find it out also, the whether you have infection or not you have infection. Okay, that is called what? Asymptomatic bacteriuria. Next, personal hygiene. Hygiene is the practice of healthy living and personal cleanliness. Personal hygiene is caring of one's own body and health. That is called what? Personal hygiene. Caring of one's personal body and health is called personal hygiene. Social hygiene is proper care of the surrounding environment. The main aspects of hygiene or body hygiene: food hygiene, sanitary hygiene, and hygienic environment. Body hygiene. Washing is vital to all age group of people which maintain our personal hygiene. A daily bath regularly keeps skin clean and free of germs. Hair should be kept clean by frequent washing. Mouthwash should be done after every meal. So we should wash our hands many times during the day. This all you know very well, children, what you have to do. Toilet hygiene. The toilet, this is a very important thing, children. From the toilet only many infection, urinary tract infection we are getting. So this is very important to follow in our day-to-day life. The toilet has a lot to do with personal hygiene and general health, as it is a place that cannot be avoided and used regularly. We cannot avoid the usage of toilet, isn't it? So we have to use it regularly. Parents should guide and practice their children on how to use the toilets at homes, in schools and other public places, so that it will protect the children from various contagious infections and diseases. So parents should teach to their children how to do in our home toilets, how to maintain our toilets, how to keep clean, and how we can use toilet in schools and other public places. All we have to teach to the children, parents, from various contagious, so that we can prevent our children from various contagious diseases. The following measures can ensure toilet hygiene. It is a 4-mark question. The mention about the toilet hygiene, or write short notes on toilet hygiene, or briefly discuss about the toilet hygiene. Totally you will get it as a 4-mark question. The floors of the toilet should be maintained clean and dry. This helps to reduce the bad odor and also infection. Toilet flush handles, door knobs, facets, paper towel dispensers, light switches, and walls should be cleaned with disinfectants to kill harmful germs and bacteria. And hands should be washed thoroughly with soap before and after toilet use. So these are the various toilet hygienic conditions, children. Next one is menstrual and napkin, that you can go through by yourself. It is also one 4-mark question. So children, with this we will complete this lesson. Napkin hygiene, menstrual hygiene will be as a 4-mark question, children. And I will complete this lesson. Next lesson I will start with the previous lesson. As I left it came for this lesson, I want to take the previous lesson. Next we will continue with the hormones, plant growth hormones lesson. Okay children. Okay, the homework for you, today's homework: various contraceptive methods. You will get it as a 7-mark question. So all the contraceptive methods: barrier method, hormonal method, intrauterine devices, and surgical method. All the 4 methods you make it completely. And toilet hygiene. These are the 2 homework for you. Complete it and keep it ready for next test. Bye ma.